Hey everyone, it is Dani'i and welcome to this evening update. We have Tropical Storm Franklin in the Caribbean. So it is currently still impacting some areas in the Lesser Antilles, and it is likely to strengthen over the next couple of days, and there will be life-threatening impacts across some areas. Tropical storm watches are out, and so I will be breaking down all you should know in this update. And before I do so, please do subscribe if you haven't done so already and tap the bell so that you never miss an important video. And so we want to look at what is currently happening for other areas as well, those other disturbances. So previously known 98L has intensified into Emily earlier today. Not going to be a problem for anyone, and it should just loiter around out there. Should encounter some more hostile conditions, hence not expected to really strengthen at all throughout the rest of its lifetime. And then as we look to the coast of Africa, we have our new tropical wave given a 60% chance to develop. Similar story for our Gulf system, now dubbed as Invest 91L. Again, an Invest is an area of investigation being closely watched for development. So this is going to be heading to the Gulf Coast, potentially bringing flood and rains to parts of Texas and even Mexico as well. We also have Tropical Depression 6 out there. Much not happening with it. It might dissipate as we head into tonight and into early tomorrow morning. And let's go back to the Caribbean, and here we have our tropical storm, the main treat of this video. So as I said, it's still producing some rainfall across parts of the Lesser Antilles, but things should gradually clear up as the system makes its way further from the area. But that rainfall chance is going to increase for the ABC Islands. Likely some rainfall at some point through today. I saw some comments from you guys. Let me know what's happening this evening. And even going up to Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, there could be some impacts. Heavy rainfall at times, flooding. But the main area that will be impacted by this is Hispaniola, Haiti, the Dominican Republic. Flooding, landslides, mudslides, you name it, it is on the way. And then other spots, of course, the Turks and Caicos Islands, southern Bahamas could also experience some periods of heavy rainfall from this. So we're going to be looking at the recon data coming from the hurricane hunters. These are specialists that fly into these systems as they develop to collect more accurate data. And so this might look a bit confusing, but there we have the colors, and they're indicating the winds in knots. And the minimum intensity of a tropical storm is around 39 miles per hour. And as we look at this, we can see that dark green indicating 34 knots. When converted, it is around 39 miles per hour. And we can see that as they flew through the system, we see some of those wind barbs being in that color, darker green, even that lighter green indicating some higher wind gusts as well. So it's safe to say there is a tropical storm. It has a closed center of circulation, and as we saw, it has been sustaining activity. It has been taking advantage of the conducive environment, and now here we have it. So as we take a look at what the National Hurricane Center has, here we have the cone forecast for the system. So as I said, intensification is expected. It is going to remain a tropical storm throughout its journey in the Caribbean, but as it crosses over Hispaniola, might weaken a bit. But once it moves back out into the Atlantic, there we see that it is expected to become a hurricane. So highlighted in yellow is a tropical storm watch, which means that tropical storm conditions are possible within 48 hours. So as we're going to be heading into Tuesday night, going into Wednesday morning, impacts will be felt. Those tropical storm impacts will likely be felt across Haiti and the Dominican Republic, especially for areas near the south coast. Again, that heavy rainfall, that risk of landslides, mudslides, they are going to increase. And now is the time to ensure all preparations are made. This should not be taken lightly, and eventually it's going to be making its way out very close to the Turks and Caicos Islands. So this is to track the center. Let me make that clear. This is to track the center of Franklin. So even though it is Hispaniola expected to feel the worst of it, the outer bands could bring some increased rainfall to other areas such as the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, even going to Cuba and Jamaica. Hopefully there will actually be some rainfall, because we have been, some areas here in Jamaica are vacant of any significant rainfall for some time now and undergoing drought. So hopefully there will be some rainfall to help to offset that, but that is what is expected. And of course, guys, I will continue to keep you posted. Stay tuned for my next updates coming out tomorrow morning. And that is pretty much it for this evening. I hope you found this video to be informative, but if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll respond as best and as soon as I can. And as always, remember to be otherwise.